G'day brother. While I'm waiting for me compressor with the refrigerator compressor on it to fill up me cylinder, I thought I'd just make a little video and test out my SD card. So that's rumbling away. What are we up to? See on there, there's a needle. We've got to go to the end of that red back towards number 8. That's going to focus in on that. But anyway, so that's filling up. So that's got to fill up for me because I'm doing mods here. It's a dog's breakfast here. It's bike heaven at the moment. I've got bits of bike everywhere from the tip shop. A bike there, wheels over there, wheels everywhere, bits and pieces. So what I'm doing is, this is my Freewheel I got. So that spins, clickety click. That's got bike teeth on it, yeah, for bike chain. And I'm going to fit this cog on it. That's got the small scooter teeth on it, yeah. But I don't want those teeth. I want the diameter there because I want that inside diameter that my thumb's tapping, because that's going to fit over the shaft of the motor that I'm putting it on. Because as you can see, the hole in there is too big. See the difference? So I've got one of these that I've prepared earlier sitting in the freezer inside, in the chest freezer. Been in there since last night, so it will have shrunk. This will have shrunk down ever so minutely, but shrunk down. And I've been grinding the guts out of the inside of this, if you can see in there, all inside there where my thumb's pointing. That was thread. See that thread in there? Hang on. Yeah, what's left of it. Yeah, I'm grinding the thread out, and I've got my vernier caliper, and I've been checking that, and that's a fraction over 34mm. So I want that just to go under 34mm, because this thing I'm putting in, the diameter there on this is 35mm. So I've shrunk this down in the freezer, the one I prepared earlier, so that will have dropped down in size. And theoretically, when I heat this up with me little butane torch, get this nice and hot, this will expand, yeah, that'll expand this hole. And then when I run inside and grab this one of these out of the freezer and whack him over that, like that, bang, and how's that for an arse? See that bolt sticking up out of this mount? That's off the original bull bar, Toyota bull bar that's on the AU. That's one of the mounts, and it's got this bolt sticking through, and it's almost perfectly 10mm diameter that lets this go down over the top to guide me. Look at that. What an arse. And this acts like an anvil, a table. So that lets me line up on there, and the minute I get that on, this will be cold. That'll be not red hot, but bloody hot. And then I fang this, bang on top like that, and then I grab me dirty big mash hammer, and I go ka-smack, 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 ka-smack with me big mash hammer. And theoretically, that should seat this bastard, it's already started, see, just with those few taps, down into that. And then, theoretically, when it's in there, from the other side, with the little grub screw Allen key, little Allen key I've got, I should be able to go in that hole. I've got one cut down, swing it around, see the little grub screws? I should be able to get in the back of them with that and ever so minutely wind the buggers until they come out the top, and they too will bite onto the inside. There's 2 of them, 1, 2. So I'll wind it and get a bite there and a bite there, as well as the shrink fit. So theoretically, then that will let this bike cog go on my motor. On me I wasn't going to make this long, this video, but on my bracket I've made, that's what I've been working on. This fits down on the bike. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see, but bit of angle line, bit of modding. Those 2 holes on top there, that's where the motor sits. Yeah, so the motor will be sitting there, and the shaft will be sticking out here. So sort of like the cog will be sitting out there like that. Can't really see the camera, but you get the idea. And that'll go, the chain will go around that and down into the cog of the bike. and that's where it bolts on. The U-bolts go through there and it bolts onto your horizontal bar and your vertical bar, and that's your back wheel there. There's a hole through there. What's her name? The axle goes through there on the left hand side. So it sort of looks like this. I'll give you a look. Now I've got lots of SD card. Yeah, it goes like that. See that? Yeah, so that's what it looks like. My little contraption. That will go like that. And I've got some U-bolts that come through those 4 holes that you can see in the silver bit. The motor mounts on top there, where those 4 holes are, and then the cog will sit up here and come down and drive this one. This is my other little contraption I made. I managed to, like, there's your cogs on one side that you normally get on your bike, your cassette, and I managed to shrink fit and do some mods and managed to get 2 gears on the other side, right? So they're not freewheel, those ones are locked. Right, so if I'm probably boring you shitless, but see, those ones are locked as against the ones on the other side. I can spin, so it doesn't matter. These ones will become freewheel when I put the motor on top. With that freewheel I'm fitting on the motor. That's the whole idea. That's why I'm going bike cog to bike cog, because I can put a freewheel on the motor. So then I'll have chain drive on that side with my pedals, and I'll have motor drive on this side with a freewheel. So I reckon that's pretty clever, brother. So yeah, part 2, I'll give you part 2 as soon as my cylinder fills up, and I'll give you a decker if I get that bastard on. So that concludes this transmission. Later.